Hey, it's JC1424 once again with NASCAR 25. And in this episode of our season as Christopher Bell, driver of the number 20 DeWalt Toyota Camry, we're going to Kansas for the Advent Health 400. Last episode, we raced at Texas, got our 5th win of the season, and I don't know if I could have done that on pace. I didn't choose the best setup that I could have, but the AI were just being total goobers. Chris Buescher got his 2nd consecutive top 5. Was happy to see that. And Chase Elliott, Denny Hamlin seemed to be some of the fastest, but they put themselves at a tire disadvantage in the middle portion of the race. Now, we have like a race and a half lead over Chase Elliott, and then everybody else is like 2 races behind, or way more than that. Also, look at what happened to the playoff points column. You're only supposed to get 5 for a win and 1 for a stage. Yes, I won the race, and then I think I won a stage, so it should be 6. But then I had 21, Bowman got 6, Elliott's got 11, 1, 4, 8 for Hamlin. That's not even supposed to be possible at all. 7 for Byron, 5 for Larson. I have no idea. The game is just showing a new level of broken. But here are the gameplay settings that I use in pretty much every video. And the AI settings, 105 difficulty, the max, 25 skill range. I like to keep it close since it's the Cup Series with the Gen 7 cars. And then 80 on the consistency, the world-class racers. Well, at least what they should be in Cup. And then 50 on the tire and fuel consumption.
Best drivers in the world battle it out on this fast and fierce 1.5 miles flyover.
The setup that I'm using in this video is the one made by Bikle Rik videos. I picked it because almost every setup was like way faster than the goal times, and also his name sounds funny. I'm not going to show the setup in the video because it's not my setup. If you want to see that, or any of the setups that are freaking 0.8 a lap faster than the AI, you can just YouTube that. But I don't be doing that here, showing off setups that others made videos of, because that feels like stealing. It's not like I'm giving them any compensation for that, if I were to do that. I don't know if I let off in 3 and 4, because I just kind of blacked out doing commentary. But I know I did in turn 1. Okay, 19th. And I can be half a second faster than that if I try hard enough. Kyle Larson is on the pole. And there's Denny Hamlin, Tyler Reddick, the guys you expect to be fast at this track. I saw Byron was up there. I don't think he's ever won at Kansas. I don't know if he's done anything at this track, aside from maybe getting a good run.
Here we go. Start it up.
Okay. Vroom, vroom. Now, I mean, I'm playing controller. I don't know how much more you can get out of this on a wheel.
One high.
But you can go full throttle in the turns. You hit the angle just right. And I didn't want to sit down and run practice lap after practice lap. I just want to jump into this darn thing. We got some cars to pass. They're always slower in the dang race. This could wind up being similar to Texas.
Outside now.
Oh, look at that. We ain't got no damn straightaway speed because they ain't got to shift gears. And we do. Ooh, it's whipping into the 3. Oh, we passed Josh Berry on the top. And we're just going places. We're exploring the track to make our move. I almost picked the setup from another guy that usually makes people pay for his setups that would get the job done. But I was like, nah. Because I found one that was slower. I was like, I'm going to pick the slower setup. Because I'm trying to make content here. And I think that should be enough information for you on just how many of the setups just smoke them. Like Kyle Busch almost wrecked in front of us.
Going up high.
Yeah, you got to do a lot of off-roll time to make it stick on the bottom, and there's just nowhere to go. Keep in mind, the only reason we're all bunched together like this, and this is a realistic skill range,
Still there.
the reason that it's like this is because there's no dirty air. And that's one of the big things with Gen 7 that prevents us from actually getting this type of racing. They didn't test the car IRL in traffic until like 2 months before the season began in Charlotte. So they immediately upped the horsepower to try to increase the likeliness that they would make passes. And that temporarily solved the problem.
They're outside.
I just cleared myself across the nose of Alex Bowman, and we cracked the top 10. Oh, that was not enough.
There, clear.
Okay, now I have to really screw around with my throttle input and steering in order to not spin the car
Clear low if you
whenever I get into the wall. If I try to just drive away from the wall and steer off of it, bad things happen. I found that out quickly in practice. And I didn't get much of a warm-up running this top line, but now it's available, so I could just do this. I make so much time here. It took me forever to pass these guys, but the moment I actually have the outside line, just do whatever the hell I want. We do have 20 laps in this first stage, and that's the first 5 of them.
stay high.
I'll give you this. This is the type of racing you'd expect at Kansas. And god dang it, Kyle Busch.
Clear bottom.
He's no longer with us, but while he's with us in this game, he's taking up the space that he should. Being a hard ass. There's Chris Buescher. He's had a couple good runs. Oh, thank you, Ross Chastain. I would like to help him, but he's kind of out of my way.
One bottom.
I can't just drive into William Byron to help him out. Oh, I'm in the middle.
They're outside.
Oh, okay, so we're back in the top 10.
Clear bottom.
That didn't take too long. I mean, I could pass Kozlowski on the bottom. Thought about going to the middle, but he seemed like he was going to stay there. And just like that, we're up to 8th. And I should be in 7th,
Still there. Clear. Inside.
off of 3 and 4 here.
Clear low if you want it.
Chastain really wants to help me. He likes getting at it. Here we go. There's that run. Now the leaders. I'm going to focus for a while.
Clear high if you want it. Car high. One high. 3 wide. Stay low. Clear high. Car outside. Inside. 3 wide. Car inside.
Uh-oh. The car did not like that angle of entry into the turn. I thought I could just ride next to his door, dump air all over his spoiler. But they don't have that. There's no air in the video game. Fun fact, there is no oxygen in NASCAR 25. Oh, I already know that ties into the fucking video title somehow. Oh, here we go. Halfway point of the stage. And I'm having fun. We're having fun trying to pass cars. I don't think I'm just going to drive next to him. One lane off the wall, but then I think I slightly touched him and the whole damn right rear was upset by that. Oh, it's very upset. The 37%. Oh, this is strange. This one setup that I picked from Bikle Rik's videos. This setup had really high tire pressures. You would assume that means not much wear, but very much wear, like Cody Ware levels of tire wear.
Car outside.
So I would like to take a pit stop.
Bring it in this lap, bud.
And my crew chief's idea of solving my tire wear issue is
All right, change up the strategy.
not changing the tires. How about we do that? And then we'll get enough fuel to make it to the end of the stage.
Bring it in, pit this time.
We'll do that. No, I'm not going to pit this time. I am going to lose complete focus of how to take the turn. Hamlin, you're not helping. You're not a helping Hamlin. You're a fucky wucky Hamlin right now. That's what you are. Oh my goodness. Oh, it is stepping out. It is stepping out like a father that went left for some milk. Oh God. This reminds me of Atlanta in NASCAR 2005 in my Dale Jarrett Let's Play, the first race at that track. There goes Larson down. Oh, there goes Blaney. Am I even making it into pit road? I think I made it. My pit crew's ready. We made it! Yay! We made it! I don't know. I thought there was gonna be like a little time at the top left of the screen as I was going down. Did they remove that? Did that change? I swear that used to be a thing. I could have pit quite a while ago. Man, you can't enter pit road at this track quickly because they're so much faster at it regardless. Oh, are we gonna hit Chase Elliott again? I can't. Why, Elliott? Why are you putting me in this situation? That's a really awful situation to be putting me in. And I'm still stuck beneath them.
Clear outside.
Well, they're going to go down pit road, and I think you're going to check up for them, aren't you? No, don't talk about it. You're not going to check up for him. Stupid JC. Doesn't know what he's talking about. We got 5 to go in the stage, and I lost so much time driving whatever this thing turned into at the end of the run. Got to write that down. I don't have anything to write it down on. I'll write it down in my brain to be prepared for how it's going to drive in the last 3 laps before we take our stop. Oh, I did not get the right angle through there. I should drive right past Chase Elliott. I guess we'd wind up finishing 4th in the stage. Unless I can get to Ryan Blaney and Chase Briscoe up there. Kyle Larson is still the leader. I was right next to Kyle Larson going into pit road. And he was right there whenever I left. Just used that much time.
Amazing lap driver.
You know, from them getting to the line versus you pulling out of your box, I guess. That must have been my fastest lap of the race just now. Yeah, 3.8. Which is about a 10th off of the goal times in practice. Yeah, and there's a lot more to be acquired. But I guess it's worth noting that Bikle Rik's videos, whenever he showed this setup, it was in career mode. Maybe a level 11 car, whatever he might have had, is faster than just a regular car in the other game modes. I'm not sure. Oh, okay. Mr. Defensive Ryan Blaney over here. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting to Kyle Larson, but I can pass these 2. I definitely feel a clear chance to win this race right now. And I'm sure y'all can see that too. The way they just funnel up the track and squeeze you in, and you take all this precision and clear them. It's beautiful stuff. It is the NASCAR. We're NASCARing right now. Are we going to clear him? No, we're not going to clear him.
Stay low.
He's on the top. He gets a little more momentum. He let off earlier. And then that should stick. And yeah, Kyle Larson's going to win this stage. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that.
Try to save some fuel if you can.
I was trying to see how fast of a lap I could drive. See how close I could get. I knew I wasn't going to make it, but I wanted to see how close I could get. Yeah, we're going to change the fuel and put on the tires and
10-4. Alright, get up on the wall and be ready.
Did it just say my right rear was at 17.5? I mean, Maybe it was like that in the setup. Or maybe it wasn't. And I just forgot to change it. But look at us where we're going. We're up front row. Clearly have the speed to win the race. The weird thing is that, like, you could be so much stupidly faster by just taking all those tire pressures and setting it to 15. But your tires should always last longer when they're up in the 20s like this. And I'm just gonna go full throttle into 3. And take away Kyle Larson's room up the track. I'm taking the lead, but I still don't have a big enough run to clear. Kind of set up this because, I mean, I know if I don't get the most perfect angle, then I'm gonna have to let off just a bit. Kyle Larson's gonna keep on asking perfection of me in order to make this pass. I mean, that's not perfection, but that is enough. Ta-da! Christopher Bell finally leads at Kansas. Yeah, 30.73. This is a track that Christopher Bell should have won at by now. You can't just get off of the wall after something like that, so I have to just push against it. And I fucked up, so yeah, sure, go ahead and take the lead, Chase Elliott. Okay, now give it back. You got to have it for one turn. Now it's mine again. This is how easy this damn track is. I don't know what the realm of possibility is on default setup here at 105, but something tells me it probably wouldn't be too difficult. I think I watched Clable win here on pace on 104, and he didn't even have a maxed out car. See what happens when I try to get off the wall? It does that shit.
Inside now.
And well, there goes Kyle Larson. And there goes Chase Elliott. I can't drive perfect with this unstableness of the rear. Like, it wants me to mash the throttle with so much wear on it. And if I don't, like, I play a little safe, and it just starts stepping out, and I kind of sort of have to go all over the place in the turn at that point. It brings out the worst of the Gen 7 car. Maybe that's something worth adding. So I've got all this damn straightaway speed. I've got this draft. And I'm just going full throttle to the turn. And look, it's doing that shit. Drifting around Kansas like it's a damn dirt track. But, I mean, this is the battle between Christopher Bell and Kyle Larson. I know this much. In this specific race, which is, you know, at the time of this recording, Kyle Larson's last Cup Series win, Kyle Larson ran one of his tires until there was nothing left on it. He couldn't have gone one more turn. I mean, Christopher Bell was right next to him coming to the line. This damn car is stepping out and sliding, and I knew this was coming. I'm going to try to not almost miss pit road this time. Also, they're stupidly fast entering pit road, clearly, so I don't know, I'm just going to floor it. Well, all those other cars were done, pulled off pit road by the time I got to my stall, so I don't know what I was worried about. I see some guys coming up behind me. We're going to exit in front of Ryan Blaney, who's the first car off. It does say Kyle Larson decided to pit a lap later because he just got onto pit road. There's Denny Hamlin. Wow, did we just lose a fuckload of time to Reddick, Hamlin, Logano, Byron, and Briscoe? Well, they'd be on... Oh! Okay, that was avoidable. Whoa! Ryan Blaney, you fucking Mustachio Dingus! What the... He just... Keselowski'd my ass. I want to dump your shit so hard. But I'm better than you. I don't do that. I don't do that. You do that. Well, this is going to make it impossible to get this stage win in this one, too. I wasn't able to do it in the first stage, and now I feel like I got less of a chance in the second stage, rather than a higher chance.
5 to go.
I'm just stunned. He was trying to do a little bump drafting.
Outside now.
Right there, of all places. Yeah, I was just going to say that they all got a lap older tires, so that would make it easier to run them down and get it all back.
Clear up top.
Hopefully something is done in NASCAR 26 about the damage and what effect that it has, because this just ain't shit. I'm gonna go fix that under the caution. Probably lose 4 spots. I don't know how much it is. I'm gonna drive down Byron, Hamlin, and Logano, I assume, in these final 3 laps. Oh, it just doesn't drive the same way. Like, it steers a bit less. It's a little more stable because of that, but it's a little more frightening. But it doesn't do exactly what I think it should. So we're coming to 2 to go. I have 2 more cars reasonably that I can pass. I mean, what the fuck? They're blue balling me on that juicy playoff point that you get by winning a stage. Why do I even need that when you have a race like Texas giving me 14 extra playoff points for no reason? And then I don't know how even that is with the rest of my competitors when they gave them a bunch of playoff points for doing nothing. I've got no clue. So we're going to squeeze past Logano as we get to the final lap of the second stage. And someone who has wanted this track twice, Tyler Reddick, finds himself winning the second stage.
Stage points, baby. Good job.
Yeah, stage points, baby, good job. That's what we'll call it. Not being concussed by Ryan Blaney. Okay, that's just 2 seconds of damage.
Alright, get up on the wall and be ready, fellas.
So, we'll probably just be like 4th. Okay, no, we're 3rd. You got away with that one, Ryan Blaney. I don't know what that was for, but you got away with it.
Outside.
We probably have a 2 pit stop final stage right here. I mean, that's 26 laps.
Stay low.
I think we can just barely make that on 1 stop.
Hold your line.
That's a strange one.
Car outside.
If it was 27 laps, then that would be kind of weird.
1 low.
We'd finish a lap ahead of like half the field. But all of us should be able to make it to the end of this one. I feel like a bunch of AI are still going to screw themselves by taking
Car inside.
a pit stop too early. And then when we get later on in the race, they're going to have to pit again to get like a freaking lap of fuel. Look at this. We're going to make it 3 wide. Probably already seen that plenty of times in this video. Why is Logano up here? I'm sure his ratings are based off of like...
Clear low.
What the fuck? Ryan Blaney. Oh, okay. I've had enough.
Car low.
I have had enough of Ryan Blaney.
Clear inside.
There was no excuse for that one, because Larson is clearly behind him with Briscoe. So there was no one down there. He just decided to make a side swipe coming off of turn 4.
One up high.
Josh Berry is in the top 10. Congratulations on that one. Not all the time he gets a good run like that. Hello, Ryan Blaney. Hello, Ryan Blaney. That is what I have to say right now.
1 low.
Larson, I don't want your push right now. I don't want your push, Larson.
1 on the bottom.
Ryan Blaney, eat a fucking dick. Eat a fucking dick. You sad sack of shit.
Coming to the green.
Well, if you were ever uncertain that you wouldn't be able to make it to the end on just one stop, or even AI for that matter,
There's the green flag.
I think it is now certain. We just skipped some laps on that caution. There's the 20 to go. I think we only ran like 3 laps. So yeah, we should be to the good by like 2. All of us.
Clear line.
Now William Byron leads this race. Yeah, I didn't see that happen. I had all these dang cars in front of me. There wouldn't have been so many cars in front of me if Ryan Blaney wasn't such a sad sack of shit. Yeah, this thing drives a little odd because we're not at the beginning of the run. I was about to drive it like we're at the beginning of the run, and yeah, no, you can't do that. Okay, is it all Penske drivers? Come on, Logano. Well, I mean, I am in the 20 car, and it's Kansas.
Car outside. 3
What
wide.
the? See, this is still not as bad as what's happened between me and Blaney. Well, they bump into me because they just start moving up the track. But Blaney,
They're outside.
he was out for blood.
1 high.
I'm trying to get a run. This was supposed to be a relatively easy race. I don't know how much easier it would have been.
Outside door.
One of those other setups. I'm trying to give Chase Briscoe room, but
Clear bottom.
being in traffic is really fucking with what I can do with the car.
Clear bottom.
I want to just drive around them. You gonna give me a room, Reddick? Well, he did, but he got clear. And Josh Berry is in the top 5. What a run!
Outside. Clear outside.
You know, if you ran like this in real life, you wouldn't have gotten fired from Wood Brothers.
Inside.
Come on! I'm trying to cross these two over, and then I just pushed Elliott instead. That is a nice prime scheme. I don't know why they went to black. It's not a good balance of black and blue. Oh, we're in the middle of some Fords. Ugh. The Fords are scaring me today.
Clear high if you want
And all of them. Well, not Josh Berry. He just looks cool.
it. Car low.
Trying to get a run off the top side again. Thought I was going to shut the door. And I ran out of time. I hit his bumper. Use that little bit of clean air I got. I mean, there's no dirty air, but I got to practice for whenever they finally put it in a game again. Might as well.
Inside door. Clear up top.
It mostly matters how you enter the turn with the clean / dirty air.
Clear high.
And once you've gone past the center, I think everything's kind of fine. You ain't got to worry about it ruining the turn.
Bring it in. Pit this time.
What? You want me to pit this time?
Clear.
What is this logic based off of?
1 low.
Are other cars around me pitting this time? Byron is driving off into the sunset. Hamlin, Elliott, side by side for second. And none of my other competitors around me.
Clear inside.
So I don't know where this is coming from on the crew chief's part. This is that area of the green flag run
Inside. Clear.
where our right side tires are not happy.
Car low. Clear bottom.
I'm just watching to see what they do.
Inside.
There goes William Byron.
Clear, clear.
So we're going to have a lap pressure tires in him at the end of the race. I have to pit next time by. So I'm not at too much of a disadvantage. I didn't think this would be so close. I didn't think this would be so interesting. This was supposed to be an easy 6th win.
Car low. Clear inside.
That's not Carlo. That's Denny Hamlin. We ain't got a driver named Carlo. What are you talking about,
Clear
brother?
outside. Bring it in and pit this time.
I mean, he's got the right idea. We're setting up our pit stop.
Clear, clear.
Chase Elliott can go another lap probably because I was in his way.
Clear, all clear.
Eh. We made it that time too. I was actually closer the first time. Did it just say 1.5 cans of fuel? I mean, I know we had like 3 laps left going on 2. But
Careful when you merge in now.
Was there no attempt to actually fill the tank in that stop? I don't know, man. We're coming to 11 laps to go. We reached 12 to go when we went in right there. I'm going to get out of Ryan Breese's way just in the nick of time. Chase Elliott is just now pitting. My goodness, that is not going to work out for him. He will not even remotely be a contender for the win in this race. And I think Hamlin and whoever else hit a lap after me. And we saw Byron, who was leading at the beginning of pit stops, and he hit a lap before me. I see him up there. That's a pretty big gap, but I have made up some wampum damn gaps. And oh my goodness, it's like our fourth push from Josh Berry today. Love it. I'm loving it. BJ McLeod is leading. BJ McLeod is leading. He's not pitting. How can you be this slow and still be on the track, Mr. Sir? Oh my God. What is he doing? What is his strategy play? Why do I even have to look at this buffoon head? I don't want to look at him anymore. His ass looks all fucked up. That's art. I'm proud of that. I am proud of what I did to that man's ass. That's a statement. That is something that I just said. So this is like 8 laps to go. And then BJ McLeod just hit the 7 laps to go. He still hasn't hit. But it got tight there. Knowing how long we've driven, I know damn well he still has to take a pit stop. If he wants to win this race, be my guest. That would be awesome. I don't know how, but sure. Oh. Just driving the best line I can. Keeping the momentum going. Couldn't barely clear Joey Logano going to 3. There's something flying around my head. Freaking Louisiana, man. Just random bugs at random points throughout the year. There's the 5 to go. Kind of just predict how the car will go through the turn at this point in the run. I can make up this gap in 5 laps. Hell, clearly I can do that in just 1. Kind of wish there was 1 lap to go. Just to have this epic of a finish. I mean, look at that. Theoretically, that might have been possible in 1 lap if I was better. Go in on the bottom.
Great job. You got the lead.
So much off throttle time. Make it stick down there.
Stay low.
Only 51 and 52 on the right sides. And into turn 3, we are clear. Well, I didn't get the first stage. Didn't get the second stage. Can I have the final stage? Interesting decision on the car's part. But the answer to that question is yes. 6th win of the 2025 season for Christopher Bell. Tying records previously set by Kyle Larson, William Byron, and Denny Hamlin in the Gen 7 era. A good run right there from Joey Logano. Not something we usually see from him in the past few years. Alex Bowman, I think he got a good finish in Texas in the last episode, and that's another one from him right here. Ryan Preece up in 8th. AJ Allmendinger, I mean, he did run well in 2025. I remember seeing that even at Homestead. Ryan Blaney, you got 17th. You could have done better if you weren't a sad sack of shit. Chase Elliott, you had a chance to get a top 5, and you waited way too long to pit. What about Mr. BJ McLeod? Why the heck did Chris Buescher finish 30th? He was running top 10 earlier. Hey, McLeod, I mean, if there was a caution, he probably could have finished top 10. When I said that this race had a good chance of being something like Texas, I didn't think it'd be exactly like Texas. But I do feel like I had a better chance of winning both the stages at Kansas than I did over there at Texas. This is the same amount of points, though. And you look through this stuff, and this is what everybody else got. I don't even know if there's much of a reason to talk about the points here. I mean, that's 130 almost over Chase Elliott. And then Chase Elliott is the closest to me. You got William Byron down there. Denny Hamlin got past William Byron. And there's Chase Briscoe. Kyle Larson, Alex Bowman, frickin' Ryan Blaney. How is Chris Buescher doing? He is good in the points by like 30 over Bubba Wallace. I'll see you guys next time whenever we go to North Wilkesboro for the All-Star. It is a non-points race. It does not contribute whatsoever to the playoffs or the regular season. Or maybe it does in like playoff points, and I just don't know that yet. I'm going to use the Ream car because he won this race in real life with that car, and we haven't used it in a hot minute. That's that, and episode over.